Hey guys, Kianak here to talk about the upcoming Update 18 as the Team 17 devs have brought out a dev brief talking about some of the quote-unquote behind-the-scenes stuff with the update and what some things that will be coming with the update. So just know anything I talk about this video will be preliminary at best and is subject to change. But it at least gives us some insight of what we can expect going into the next update. And towards the end, we'll talk about where they're at in the roadmap. So for those of you who maybe not think they've stuck with it, well, that depends on how you see it. But here we go. The main thing with this update is the Stalingrad rework and refresh. Very similar to what they did with Purple Heartland a year ago. Because Stalingrad needs some love. It's nicknamed Stalingrad because it's easier for your game to crash on this map compared to other maps, and it's just a laggy mess while you play. So as August 15th, they will be rolling out a PTE or public test environment for PC players to play and give their feedback. Now, to give you an overview of what they're trying to fix with the map is they're trying to fix some of the spawn locations to limit spawn camping. They're trying to limit some of the materials on some of the already existing assets. Instead of like 4, it'll be 1. And they're trying to make things easier to run because the map, like I said, it takes a lot of power to run and it makes it just a laggy mess. I have a previous dev brief video if you want to outline that, which will outline and talk about a lot more of the changes. But they're looking at things like carriage depot, the railway area, and changing that all up, and just changing the map as a whole with some of the buildings and just how they're laid out and how much processing power they essentially take, just for simplistic matters. On top of that, they're looking at the ambient visual effects, the lighting, and just the different weather changes that they want to bring to the game as well. So very similar to what Elsenborn and Torbrook and some of the other maps have, they are looking to bring dynamic fog and dust to Stalingrad, which we'll outline now with the weather system video. So at least looking at the video, it's just that they are bringing localized fog, smoke, and smog to Stalingrad. Now, as I understand that, it's going to be in certain areas, not the whole map, but that is also to be determined. I'm just going off of what I have so far. But with that, they're also trying to bring the weather manager to maps like Carentan and other legacy maps. So expect to see dynamic weather on not just Stalingrad, but on other maps as well. Next, we have the vehicle explosion visual effects, which you'll see on screen now with what we have now. But as I'm about to put to you, here's what they're looking at right now, as well as the Stalingrad update as well.
This is a quick video into some of the vehicle explosion VFX that I've been looking into. So I've got a few explosion variants now that we assign based on vehicle type. So you can see if we were to destroy a Jeep, we get a different explosion to a tank, and we can do this with different kinds of vehicles to get unique explosions for each of them. So yeah, the VFX do need a bit of polish. I've been looking at a Houdini pipeline for generating some flipbooks for these. So yeah, this is how it's looking.
So with that, just to sum up everything, we do have the Stalingrad changes that I've already mentioned. I'll leave some links down below in the description for you, as well as the dev brief itself. The ambient changes, the lighting changes, the weather changes for everything, the explosions that are potentially going to be coming and be polished up, and just in general what we know so far. And to pull up the roadmap to see where we're at in the roadmap, here it is. So just kind of going down the list here with Tobruk, we've got at the very beginning. Stalingrad refresh is up next around the corner. The feature upgrades, most of them have been done, such as the flamethrower XP systems. Weather variations are going to be constant from what it looks like onto the other maps. And then the reworks, Precision Strike, Medic, and Bipod have already been reworked. Quality of life is just going to be a constantly updated thing, so that always will happen. We haven't seen anything about the Eastern Front's new map or the new vehicles, armor systems, and artillery systems. So they seem like they're saving that for more in the fall and the winter. So that's just to show you where we're at in the roadmap. So we should be getting some really cool updates hopefully in the next couple months, with that being said. But that's a summary of this latest dev brief. Hopefully you got something out of it. Leave your thoughts, comments, bitches, gripes at the bottom, and I'll try to get back to them as long as they're constructive. But take care. I should have something in the works as video in the next couple days, hopefully. If not, it might be next week. But take care, and I'll see you in the next one.